So first thing is first, if you don't really feel like sitting for a video like this, I just want to say Year of the Hedgehog 2, link in the description. It'll take you to a Google Drives link where you can either watch there or just download the full video. Because I wanted to give people not only a chance to see it without this delay that's about to happen, but also see it as it was originally intended. Because here's what happened with that video. I was so worried that I'd be fighting copyright for a few days because of the Sonic Prime footage, because I talked about everything that came out like in 2023. Prime Season 2 came out, show a lot of footage from that show, and I was thinking if anything's gonna get me, it's gonna be Prime Season 2. That was perfectly fine, didn't even get claimed for that. I use a song at the end of the video that got the whole thing not just claimed, but blocked worldwide. And because it's a song that I'm using, not in its entirety, but a huge chunk of, I can't really fight that. I'm not allowed to do that. I know I'm not allowed to do that. I've done it in the past, and normally what happens is the video gets claimed, and this has always been a hobby. This has always been for fun, so I never really worry about it. I use copyrighted music all the time. If I'm using music that belongs to an independent artist, I'm sure to credit them. I did credit the people who made the song that I used, but it's a bigger band, you know? And you might be thinking, well, why does that have to delay the video by anything? Can't you just put a different song in there? Seems like a pretty easy fix. The scene I use that song for is essentially a scene that's been in my head since I was in high school, because I heard that song and it just like had such this climatic sound to me. Kind of like this big, like, let's reflect on everything that's just happened feel to it. Which makes sense because it's a reprisal of two songs on the album it's from. I'm not going to say what the name of the song is, but you'll find it if you watch the video. So the issue here now is that this whole video probably would not exist if this song didn't exist. It was a huge part of it, and lyrically it's not even that relevant. It's completely a vibe. It's completely the way the song sounded, and I thought it was perfect, and it wasn't like always going to be for Year of the Hedgehog 2, obviously. Spiny Norman's only existed for 2 years, that wasn't like the plan, but the idea of the scene has always been there, being used as a climax to a big episode of something where we reflect on a lot of the characters that have been on the show over the year. That's what the intention always was, so to have to take that out now, I feel like I'm losing a big part of what that video is, and I feel like to just put any other random song in there isn't gonna work. Because one, I need to re-edit it. I edited to the music. I edited, like, you know, I cut in very specific places. Before I even drew anything, I put the song on the timeline and chopped it up exactly where I wanted each cut to happen. And I just never considered once that it was going to get taken down, because music never fucks me over. It makes it so my videos could never be monetized, but I don't monetize my videos anyway. Been told by friends that I should, since YouTube's putting ads on videos one way or the other. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm stuck here now, kind of not really sure what like the next step should be. I'm not really sure how I want to go about this. I know I need to replace the song, but it needs to be a song I really like, because it's an important scene to me. I can't just be like, well, that sucks, let's just put this instrumental Sonic track over it now. Because no, it needs to have like the same hit, the same impact that the original song had. And maybe it'll take me a day to figure this out. Maybe it'll take me 2 days. I hope it doesn't take me a week. I know it sounds silly just to find a song, but I know I really need to find something that's fit in, and I will say the one thought I do have is, instead of going and finding just a different song that a band did, I don't want to use a Sonic song, even though it's a Sonic channel, just because I don't think any of them quite fit what I'm going for here. What I really want to do is go to Newgrounds, listen to a bunch of music, and as long as the licensing terms says that I can use it with credit, I will use that, because I think I could find something unique by doing that. We can at least make this scene special by, you know, making it a collaboration with one of these Newgrounds artists that is willing to share their music. Newgrounds always lets you know, like, the artist can let you know if they're okay if you're using their music or not. I actually did use 2 Newgrounds songs in this video. You know, credit given, their licensing terms said, like, yep, you can use this, just give me credit. And that's what I think I'd like to do. I'd like to find a good lyrical song to play over the scene, because I do think that, yeah, it just added something. It added something that was important to me. So that's why I'm uploading the video on Google Drives for everybody. One, because I don't want you to have to wait. Like, there's been people who attended the live streams and watch me work on this, and I really appreciate it. Um, so I want you to be able to watch it now if you want to. And two, I want you to be able to see what the original intention was. Not that changing the song is going to change the whole video. It really isn't. This probably means a lot more to me than it means to anyone else. But there was intention with the song. There was intent. You know, I didn't pick it randomly. Normally I do just pick songs randomly, but this one, I made up the scene in my head with that song. So it's a bummer that I can't do it, but at the same time, I can't say it's bullshit. I can't say that it's not fair. It is fair. It is fair that they, like, if they don't want me to use their song, I can't use their song. Normally YouTube, normally it's not a problem. You know, normally you get claimed, that's the end. I can't fight this. There's no, I'm gonna just get the channel fucked over by trying to fight it. So it's a bummer, but it's the way it is. And because I think that scene is important enough, I just gotta find the time to, I just gotta take some time to find the right song. And then I'm probably gonna have to re-edit the scene a little bit to match the song better. And after finally finishing this video and feeling done with it, that's kind of stressing me out that I gotta go back and do more work on it. So I'm probably not touching it again today. I might go on Newgrounds and try to find the song today, but I'm not in the mood. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, and it's, you know, it's okay. It happens, and it's like, this is such a first world problem. But that's why the video is available for anyone who wants to see it. Once it's re-uploaded, I'd appreciate a reviewing of it, but that obviously don't feel obligated to do that. But yeah, and honestly, I guess the only thing I'd ask is don't repost it anywhere, but I have a very small audience. I'm not worried about anyone doing that. And even if you did, it wouldn't be the end of the world, and it's probably getting taken down anyway. So yeah, I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out about this, but at least with this video, there'll be a way to watch it the way it was intended. At least this way, anyone who saw it, who really wanted to see it, it doesn't feel like waiting me to deal with this, you could see it. So I would, not only am I saying watch this if you don't feel like waiting, I'm also saying watch it because this is what it should have been. And it's really just the ending that's affected by this. The entire video is going to be the same once it does get uploaded to the channel. But I do think that song, it meant something in the video. Again, lyrically, it doesn't even fit that well. Not that it doesn't work at all. There's a little bit of parallels between the lyrics and what's happening in the episode. But it was completely just the way it sounded. The way that the music sounded, I think, it just fit. It fit, and it's been on my mind for a long time. And never once in those many years, like this decade of me considering using this song for some scene like this, did I think I would upload it and just immediately get rejected. I should have done a fucking test upload of just that scene so I could have figured it out within all that time I had. But regardless, I'm kind of happy I didn't, because I'm kind of happy that the original video in some way gets to exist through this video, through this link. So I hope you enjoyed. If you do watch it today, if you feel like waiting for the actual upload, that's fine. I don't think it's going to be that much different. But it's in the description. You can watch it, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and sorry.